I did my
No,
research
I
on you.
definitely didn't because I have like thousands of videos online. I'm pretty sure you just watched the things people said rather than, or people clipped of me rather than actually going in and watching my stuff.
I've actually watched like your YouTube. This was a while ago, like your YouTube videos and all that type of
This
stuff.
is a while ago, but you should have done your full research to understand what I stand for. But I could get it. All the little bites of information you've heard about me has given you a perception of me that has been warped. You don't know me. I never met you. You never sat
I
down and
don't.
had a conversation with me. You
I
never really
haven't,
talked.
but the
Like,
things that come out your mouth and certain things that you say, how could you
yeah, but
not
I say a
hear
lot
it
of things.
and
I said a
like
lot of wise
accept
things.
it
Okay.
and be like,
Those
Okay. Hold
people
on.
okay,
that
Hold on.
follow me,
Hold
it's
on.
not an
Hold on.
argument. It's just it
Wait.
is
Wait.
what
Hold
it
on.
is,
Hold
you
on.
know.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. So what it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nature Boy, but it seems to me as if you're saying that if she went and watched all of your videos in particular, she would have a
yeah.
better or more appropriate for understanding of what you are about. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying, and on top of that, I'm saying that people are lazy and people just want to instant gratification. This is the way they made our mind with social media, with this Instagram, Snapchat. They took our focus away, so people are not allowed. People can't focus for a long time. So if it's not in 1 minute clips, they just take what's on the surface. Surface dwellers. They take what's on the surface and they form their judgments from what's on the surface. But the
I
people
mean,
that actually still have focus and that can concentrate and that are not lazy will do the research. Like your government. Your government does research on me. This is why I'm not in prison, because they do the research and they realize like, oh, this is just internet stupid stuff. So if I was all of what they said I would be behind bars. I would not be sitting on this live with you right now.
I have done my research as far as when I have seen it, just to make sure I got a better perspective of what I was hearing. Maybe I was like, oh, maybe I could be wrong, but for what I see, it's like this godlike concept. It's like don't do as I do, do as I say type of thing. So that's just what I'm getting from it personally. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying
Okay.
yeah, life is bad, do what you want, but it's just like it sounds very out there to the average person. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't live your lifestyle. It would make them feel a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I
so
get it. I
Okay.
totally understand
Well,
where you're
hold
from.
on, Nature Boy. Nature Boy. I don't.
I totally understand where she's coming from. Like I totally
Right. Right.
get
Well, hold on,
why you look
Nature
at
Boy.
me the way you do.
Na-
Get it?
Right, Nature. But the thing is, she just told you her conclusion on the matter. She didn't really ask
Yeah.
you another question. Yeah, so it's not something to really go into about. So we're gonna go to the next person. I know Gusher wanted to say something. So Gusher, then Hershey Kisses, then Sweets, then Serious. If you want to speak, raise your hand so that way I can get you in the queue. But I know, I know. Okay, L Boogie. All right, so I know Hershey Kisses. You already in the queue. You after Gusher. So go ahead, Gusher. Ask your question.
Oh, well,
And
first off,
thank you, Nature Boy, for showing up and answering everybody's questions like this. Go ahead, Gusher.
I just want to know, can I have a
Anytime.
one-on-one?
Yeah,
Say that again.
absolutely. You can talk
All right,
anytime.
bet. And
I'm open to
I'm going to
anybody about
pass
anything.
my actual question to number 6. I want serious access question.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Sirius. You're gonna ask Gusher's question.
What up, serious?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What I want everybody on this panel to realize that Nature Boy is operating off his beliefs and his beliefs alone. All right. So we can't attach ourselves to what he's doing. All right. So everybody that's in their feelings and they bag about it, calling this man all types of names and all this. Y'all just gotta let that stuff go, man, and move along, for real, for real. But I will say this to you, Nature Boy. I have seen your videos online. Do I agree with a lot of stuff? And this is not a question. This is just a statement. You know what I'm saying? Do I agree with a lot of things that you do? No, I don't. Do I understand a lot of things you do? Yes, some of them. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point where it's almost antics instead of actual knowledge that you're putting out. And I'm not judging you. You know what I'm saying? You, by all means, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I just want everybody else to know that they should not attach themselves to what's going on in this man's life. All right? That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like
You
Sirius
can mute me
actually
off,
has a
bar.
question. All right, very well. Sirius, if you don't have any questions, we have like 7 people that want to come
Yeah,
up. If
yeah.
you
I'm
don't
gonna
mind.
drop down. I'm gonna drop
All
down,
right.
brother.
and then I'm gonna let someone else up and everything. But it doesn't seem like Sirius had a question or anything like that, so we're gonna let Hershey Kiss go next, and then it's gonna be Sweet, and then it's gonna be C Rain, then Boogie. Okay, so go ahead, Hershey Kiss.
Okay. Now, again, I'm not here to judge because I've Bar and Good Sure and Sweet's been on here with me for a minute. Um, I'm still trying to understand. Maybe I need to look at the video myself so I can get a better understanding. But all I'm gonna say on this, and I'm gonna leave it at that, and let somebody else go. Just stand in your truth. If you believe that's your truth, you think that you're God. You think you got it going on, and you pop in there, stand in it. But the thing about it is, stop switching it up. If that's your truth, stand on it. If it's not your truth, then don't say nothing about it. That's it. That's all I have to say on that.
Appreciate it.
All right, well there you go. And then the next one we're gonna have is Sweets. We're gonna hear from Sweets.
Good evening, Natureboy or Baba G.
How you doing, Sweets?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. My question, I guess, is two in one. When you say that you are the Messiah, are you saying you are Yahshua Mashiach incarnated? And if so, are you saying you're the only Messiah on this earth, or the only person in their highest self that we can get knowledge from?
No, I'm saying that I'm the only Messiah. I'm not saying I'm the only Christ. There's a difference. Anyone can tap into Christ consciousness. You could take DMT and tap into Christ consciousness. We're living in a magnetic field, in a quantum field. Anybody can tap into understanding that everything is me and I'm everything. But can they articulate the kingdom of God? Do they have the good news, the gospel? No, that's me. And yes, Yahshua has come back in the form of a black man. Through a nigga, aka a nigga. I say a nigga, and I mean that in the sense that of the lowest of us, because we were the only people that have lost our name, our spirituality, our identity. We're the lowest on the planet. There's no one lower than us. So, with that being stated, meaning that your last name is not your last name. You don't know who you are. So the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So I've come with knowledge of self to help you come out of your captivity and go back into nature and live as you're supposed to live on this planet. So I teach this in fine detail through 5 sciences. I use science to teach, not the Bible. I refer to the Bible, but I use this science. Astrology, which is astronomy, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. I use these 5 sciences and I teach. I'm doing a class tonight if you would like to come by. We're going to be talking about the holographic universe and how the world is a hologram and how reality works, where thought comes from. And I'm going to be teaching things that allow you to break free of this matrix that you're bounded to by your oppressor.
So do you teach metaphysics as well?
That's what I teach, yes, metaphysics.
Okay, and this knowledge can only be attained by you?
Yes, the way I do it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate that. I'm going to drop down. Ladies, I see y'all later.
Very well, very well. Thank you so much for that, Sweets. The next person that's going to speak is C Rain. And then after C Rain is going to be L Boogie, then Malcolm, then Reno. So go ahead, C Rain.
Hello, thank you, Offbar. I shouldn't even be up here, but it is what it is. So my question is this. You stated that you want to create a pure bloodline, correct? Is
I
this
never
a yes
said
or
that.
no? You never stated you wanted to create a pure bloodline at all? Like never?
No.
That's interesting. Okay. From a video I've seen, not a clip, actually it wasn't even a video. It was a live that I've seen. You stated you wanted to create a pure bloodline. You wanted to have
You talk
children
about
with your wife.
a new human being.
Whatever. Well, You said that you wanted to have kids with your wives and basically create your bloodline through your kids. And then basically your kids are having kids with each other, creating pureness from you.
I never said that.
Okay, so would you be able to clarify, because it was probably deep fake, right? Like a deep fake video. That's a possibility. So
it wasn't a video. It was an Instagram live off of Avatar Baba G. But go ahead.
I never said that.
Okay, very well. So do you believe in that, what she just said, or do you condemn that? Like, what are your views on that?
I believe you guys are coming to the end of your world. It's coming. Like you're in your world that you know it. Babylon, the Matrix is coming to an end, and they're trying to vaccinate you to control your mind to keep you docile from the shift that's coming. But it won't work. And when the shift happens, there will become a new Earth. A lot of people are going to die. And then we will repopulate the Earth with a new human being, of course. A new human being will arrive.
That didn't answer that question at all, but okay. Also.
Well, it wasn't. He wasn't really answering your question because there wasn't really. He didn't agree with the question. The question was like, it was based on a thing that you have evidence saying that he stated, and he doesn't agree with that evidence saying he stated that. So I said, what does he feel about the views of the question instead? So it wasn't a matter of him answering your question. It was just him speaking on his views in regards to the content of the question that you asked, because he didn't agree with the question.
Okay, so my last question before I go, because I don't want to be up here with him. So you always talk about people, clips. You know what? Hold on, because hold on. Hi. I just show my face. Hey. I just want you to know we're here. We're on the same level. I don't look up to you, and you don't look down at me. So here's what I want to ask you. You're always stating clips. You're stating, people pull clips and this and that. They put clips together. They twist your words. But I've watched a lot of your Instagram videos. You actually state these things. It's not clipped or whatever. But then you turn around and make a YouTube video of your last chiefess and clip her together. Don't you think that's kind of like you're putting the same energy out that you're saying people do to you? Does that make sense to do?
Well, I want to say this, C-Rain. I love you.
I'm good.
I want you to know that I love you. I love you genuinely. Like, I love you.
I rebuke that spell, but continue.
I love myself. I want you to know that.
I love myself as well.
Well, I don't know you. Just let him answer. Just let him answer his question.
I just want to say that I don't know you. You're a beautiful black woman. I don't know you. I never met you one day in my life. We never talked. I never met you. I never talked to you, ever. It's funny how people have opinions about me that I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I understand. I put myself on the internet, but that's not the totality of who I am. I think you shouldn't make complete judgments of who I am without knowing me yourself.
Well, when you put yourself online and put everything...
I'm here for you to talk to me to get... No, I'm here for you to talk to me to get clarity on anything you might have thought I said.
Well, it's not really. I get the clarity, but at the same time, you got to remember these opinions people are putting out, or these thoughts, or whatever. You put them out there because you, as a man, decided to put your life online. How people view you is something you caused. If you don't want people to view you like that, you don't have to go live 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. I get you want to express your knowledge or whatever, but hey, at the same time, if you're showing everything, your life on the web. You got to remember, you're going to be judged. Even Jesus was judged. So at the same time, yes, I've seen your knowledge. I agree with some of it. I wholeheartedly do. But at the same time, I've seen the bad, the ugly, and the abuse. So it's just kind of like, you can't be like that. You can't. So you can't be mad you're being judged. You can't be mad people are trying to come at you. I honestly feel like, hey, time is coming, and it is what it is when it happens. So peace, love, and light to the panel. You, sir, I can't wait till they get you. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, so
that was just... Yeah, go ahead.
Respond to that real quick, just to say this. People perceive you through who they are. Always remember that. People, you're not responsible about how people perceive you. People usually perceive you through who they are. So that means I'm not who you think I am. I'm who you think you are. I'm here for question and answer. If you want to clarify how you think about me, if you want to talk to me directly to get an understanding of me, for you to do your own investigation, for you to question me for yourself, I think that's honorable. Don't you think?
People understand things and perceive things through their own understanding and experiences that they've gone through in their own life. It's not a matter of them doing it through themselves, and that's how they see everyone around them. And I don't want anyone to think that way either. Your experiences and how you perceive those experiences determine how you perceive the world around you. You can always change how you perceive the world around you as long as it's an actual reality. There is an order inside the room, so Malcolm X will go, then Reno, then Leah Michelle, and then Not Me Lurkin. And then Hershey Kisses. She just raised her hand, so she'll be going after that. So go ahead, Malcolm X.
Thank you, sir.
My man,
I do have two questions. Am I coming clear, sir?
Yes, you coming in clear. So how you doing?
I do have two questions to brother Natureboy. According to what you just said a while ago, you were saying that white man is more far advances when it comes to nudity and sexuality rather than a black man is set back. And you said also that you do feel comfortable defecating and urinating outside your house in the nature. Now, based on what you just said, I think these characters or these actions that you just said, it represents to me the animal reaction. Animals don't care about their sexuality. Animals do defecate and urinate all over the place. We are 7.5 billion, sir. If we take this ideology and defecate anywhere in this nature, don't you consider that contamination? Are animals more advanced than us? That's the first question. Second question, sir, if you don't mind. You said you are the reincarnated.
Can we do one question at a time? Can we do one question at a time?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We are animals. You're no better than animals. Actually, animals are better than you. You should be more like animals. Animals are your teachers. You're supposed to be more like animals. We are actually a virus on this planet. Every other species is a culture on this planet other than us, and there's every other species on this planet. There's not a species on this planet that doesn't live in harmony with nature. We are the only species on this planet that doesn't live in harmony with nature. When you flush your toilet, you're harming the environment. You're harming the planet, which means that you're not able to survive on this planet because you live like the European, your oppressor, who doesn't care about this planet. So that's number one. We are supposed to be more like animals. Even in the Bible, in Matthew 6, it says you cannot serve God and money.